vibration of Satan, man. And Lil Wayne is under the vibration of Satan.
That's right.
But when you come into this word and you have that manliness about you, it's hard to get a woman to come under you, man.
That's right.
Because why? There's a standard that you expect. There's a standard that you're gonna keep that comes out of the scriptures. And 99% of these women ain't gonna wanna deal with that standard because this standard is against this world. The woman wants you to be a part of the world. The woman wants to flourish in the world, especially the black woman.
That's right, Akia.
All right? Go ahead.
That's why the scriptures say a righteous man is given in part to a righteous woman is given in part to a righteous man. Because if you following the spirit of Yahweh Shimei Shah, you following the lamb whithersoever he goeth,
Right.
then I mean the Lord might throw you a bone. And the bone he might throw you, you'll be able to work with, be cool.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
I mean the Lord don't really have to give you anything.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? Because Paul said, I wish you were as I was, without a woman.
Right.
But if you have a
So
woman,
basically, they would say you have to pray for a good woman. That's what you're saying, basically.
Really, we need to be focusing on the word.
This is
The rest will come.
Yeah, it's come. Yeah, it's
I mean, to be truthful with you, man, it ain't hard to get a woman. And really, on this side of things, you're not gonna really. You gonna get leftovers and a chick that everybody done been with. You know what I'm saying? A man needs his own possession, man. That's what we striving for. That's why we doing this work, man. That's it.
1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9.
Right. To be honest, we've spent our lives chasing women. I gave 13 to some years, 20 years to chasing women, man. So I mean, what more do you want to see, man? I got a woman. I mean, I've been with I ain't gonna say the number, but I've been with a lot of women. I mean, it's nothing. I mean, all you're gonna do is meet them, smash them, and get tired of them. You go find something about them that get on your nerves, and then that's it.
True.
We're not in the times to be worried about these women.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I started verse 10. Verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man.
And these women in this nation, America, period, black, white, all of them, you usurp authority over men. Now the black man likes to deal with the white woman because what? She's a little more submissive.
Yeah.
She's a little more easy to fuck over, basically.
Yeah.
Without you having to go through the bullshit. They'll just,
with the black woman.
they just like being around you. Black women, with them, it's more of a connection, and it's more of a shit you're gonna have to deal with. Think about it.
Personality.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're connected to them. Those are our women. You know what I'm saying? But on this side, they're totally have joined hand in hand with our enemy, man. And they help to oppress us, man.
that's right.
Right? That's what that whole women's liberation thing was about, to get us out of the house and give them more government aid, man. And since then, what happened? The black family is the worst on the planet Earth.
That's right.
All of these families are the worst. But at least Issachar and them. But these people, man, Go ahead, brother.
I'm done.
Okay. Read it again.
Okay. 1 Timothy 2 and 12.
Right.
But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man.
Prophet Juanita Bynum and the rest of these women pastors, they're off, man. Now, women, they do have their a lot in the church to teach the younger women to not be hoes.
Be women.
But they're not doing that. They teaching them to be bigger hoes and be aggressive monkeys with strong necks, man. Nobody want that, man. That's why the black woman's single, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
But to be in silence.
Right, to be in silence. When the last time you seen the women on this side in silence, man? You say something to them, they ready to buck up.
Yeah.
Then you hit them, you wrong, man. But you in my face like a man.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, you watch your Housewives of Atlanta and all that BS, man.
In front of their children. They're watching all of these things in front of their children. They are completely out of order, man. So a lot of people think that we hate women, we bash women bashers. We're against women outside of the order that the Lord set them up to be in, man.
Right.
Women are supposed to be meek, humble. These women curse. They curse like sailors, man. That's not feminine, man. Walking around with jeans on, just totally manly, man. But that's what the so-called white man has created. A monster on the loose.
That's right.
On the loose with her disease and her selfie. All right? Here it is, she'll post 1,000 positive things on Instagram, then go have a one-night stand with a random nigga, man. They out of their damn mind, man. We woke up to the game, basically, man. So we don't want to make this, go ahead.
And this, I'm gonna bring the scripture out. This is Solomon. This is King Solomon saying this, and he reigned for 40 years. He had it all.
Right.
So
Yeah, 1,000 women.
That's right.
Yeah.
So this is Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 25. I applied mine heart to know
Right.
and to search.
Right, because when you do the research on King Solomon, he got into all types of wisdom and knowledge, even wickedness, man. Right, he was the highest witch to ever walk on the planet Earth. Was King Solomon, man. He went off. Go ahead.
And to seek out wisdom and the reason of things.
Right.
And to know the wickedness of folly.
Right.
Even of foolishness and madness.
Right, he wanted to know it all. Go ahead.
And I find more bitter than death.
Right.
The woman whose heart is snares and nets.
Whose heart is snares and nets. And that's how these women are. That's why you got to take these women for what they are and don't get caught up into them, man.
Yep.
Because your natural thing is to really be into a woman, man. But it's hard on this side, especially if you into this. It's hard to really put yourself into your woman, man.
That's right.
All right.
It is, ain't it?
Yeah, right. And their
And then
hand,
this society, the way society is now, it's nearly ain't marriage and all that is over with, man.
Yeah, man.
It's done.
Played out.
Forget it. If you looking to get married and settle down, if you're a black man or a man on this side and you live alone right now, stop right there and chill. Don't give it up.
Why
I'm
you
warning
say
you.
that? Why you say that?
Huh?
Why you say that?
Because, man, right now, the way that the world is, the way society is, better to be in your own zone, man.
right.
It's better to be solitary. She could come over, but she can go home, too.
Right, that's
You can
true.
go home.
Oh.
Why would you want to give up that, man, in these days and times? Just don't move in. Hey, we ain't no homosexuals. We love women.
Yeah.
right.
But we just telling you from experience, you better stay alone. Man.
Have your own spot.
Paul said.
Right.
1 Corinthians chapter 7,
Man.
verse 32. But I would have you without confidence. He that is unmarried care for the things that belong to the Lord.
Right, and from personal experience, before I got with my wife, I was mad. You know, now everything happens within reason and how the Most High sets it up to calm you down. You know, certain brothers do have women that they live with, and the Most High set brothers up in certain positions to do that. But when we gain this knowledge and wisdom in that situation, you just need to listen.
Right.
All right. But a man who doesn't have a wife and isn't all up into his woman, he's able to grow in the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Lord. That's what's going to deliver you, not no box. After that 10 seconds of you really just be like, man, after the testosterone and all of that is released, that you didn't put the energy into getting her ass, you're just kind of like whatever. But learning this truth is man, it's endless, it's beautiful. It's living water, and it's gonna deliver you, Lord willing. You know. Go ahead.
He that is unmarried care for the things that belong to the Lord,
Right.
how he may please the Lord.
Right.
But he that is married care for the things that are of the world,
Right.
how he may please his wife.
You gotta please your woman. Even me myself, sometimes you get in the spirit where you're like, damn, I gotta take my woman out. I ain't took her out in 3 years. 2 years. I ain't bought her no perfume. I know she thinking about it. You know, then there's other men at her job, they ain't gonna stop. They gonna keep trying to holler at her. You think she gonna say no for 10 years? While you all up in the word, man, we need deliverance, man. We need to be saved, man. That's the final word, man. That's why our focus is on that, man. We got to get the hell up out of this situation, man, because we've been shamed, man. The Most High did it. I was thinking about that this week. The Most High did exactly what he said he was going to do to us, man. And we deserved it, man.
That's right, I can.
Go ahead.
I'm going to jump to verse 29.
That trouble in the flesh? What's that? I think it's in that chapter. Go ahead.
Let me find it.
I got a precept.
Okay, while he looking for that, read it.
Got a copy.
This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 56.
Right, this is a curse. When you read this chapter, start at 15 and then jump there.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 28, verse 15.
Right.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power,
Right.
to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, then all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right, so you asking like how are these devils able to overtake us? It was all prophesied. It's all part of prophecy that they was able to do these things to us. They're not no powerful, great men. The Most High is powerful, man.
That's right, I can.
Go ahead.
Verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you,
Right.
which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness tenderness.
Right. Our women were delicate and tender in the ancient world, man.
Submissive, right?
Submissive, man. Women smell good, bathe in oil, cook every day. Their job was to build up the family of that man, bring forth children. Today, you talk to a woman about that.
No.
It's what?
No,
I got to get out and get mine. I just can't sit around the house and blah blah. All right. And that's why your ass stink. Go ahead.
Her eyes shall be evil.
The lifestyle that these women are living is not for a woman to live.
That's right.
That's why they're unhappy and unstable, man. With all these different rods that been up in them, all these different vibrations on them, now they're running loose through the planet Earth, raising kids, man. They out of order, man. Go ahead.
Her eyes shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom, and towards her son, towards her daughter,
Right.
towards her young one that cometh out from between her feet.
Right. That's her children, man. And she's very evil, man. Her whole family, she's evil towards them. Right. Now, the man has his fault, but right now we're talking about the woman. A lot of people, what about the man? A lot of people got to get out of that mind frame, man. If we're talking about a specific thing in the Bible, if women, why do you have to bring up, well, what about men? We're talking about
The
women.
demonic spirit.
If right now you said to me, these black men are homosexual, I'm not going, well, what about the women? No, I'm going to agree with you. Because we're mature. But women, they're so proud you can't even talk about women. And this whole society has been feminized.
Feminized.
Is there any more to that? So that's a curse that she would be evil to her family. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians 7:28.
Right.
And if thou married, thou hast not sinned.
Right.
And if a virgin married, she hath not sinned.
Now in the scriptures, sex is marriage. Right. All right. The women you lay down with, those are your wives, man. Soul ties is a real thing. Sex is the transfer of DNA. It's a spiritual thing. It's not just, you putting your rod in. You actually putting your information inside of this woman as well as hers going inside of you. That is when you become one. That is the real marriage. Not saying I do and getting on your knee with that cheap ass suit on, man. And them damn coal hunts on, man. That ain't it. All right? Go ahead.
That's right. The woman is not putting herself on you in the same sense of you putting
yourself on her. Right.
All right? Because you entering her
Right.
and actually shooting some in there. Now, just like you got some cold Jordans.
Right.
You like your Jordans, right?
Yeah.
You don't want your Jordans to get scuffed up, do you?
True.
You want to keep them
Man,
good
them
for
$150 some shoes.
That's
Man,
right.
of course the black man gonna keep them up.
Well, now times that about 100,
Right.
or even more if you got a bad woman that's under the law.
Right.
That's how you gonna feel about your woman, man.
Right.
You ain't gonna want her to have no scuffs on it.
No, perfect.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You gonna want her to be mine. That's how we get into a woman. But it's different. It's different when a man puts a vibration on a woman. She becomes under you. That's just like the brother said. When you shoot that sperm in her, you are transferring your vibration onto her. Okay.
Yep, and those sperms that they call warrior sperms, they go in there and clean out any foreign objects, man. See, the Most High is beautiful, man. So what do you have? What do you have when you have a woman with different warrior sperms all in? It's a war inside of the bitch. The damn Royal Rumble inside of the pussy. A nigga coming off the top rope, little tail wiggling and shit. That's what's going on inside of the pussy. And it's true. So you're putting your vibration on a woman. That's how y'all become one, man.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Nevertheless, such have trouble in the flesh.
You shall have trouble in the flesh. What does that mean? You gonna have problems, man. Every once in a while, it's gonna be an argument. But if you got a crazy chick, it's gonna be all the time. All right.
When they call it demonic spirit.
Yeah, they got demonic spirits on you. You gonna be, your mind is gonna be plagued at times. All right. You're gonna want your space. She gonna be there. The same scarf, same gown.
Okay.
All right. God forbid she's wicked and she tries to take your children away from you. Dealing with these women opens up the door of all types of wickedness. But we love women, so we, certain brothers go through it. You just gonna have trouble in the flesh, and we know it. Sometimes you meet a woman, you be like, I know this bitch ain't gonna be shit, but I want some box. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But like we've been going into these last couple of weeks, now is not the time, man. Now is not the time to be